I mean,
Dear
say
God.
we, it's you doing it.
No, I mean you two.
Oh, that. Yeah, sure. John and I just...
Posing with a camera.
By the time
As you
anybody's
do.
even paying attention to us...
These streams will be forgotten.
Okay,
Hopefully.
Not that.
Well, no, I mean, like, there will be...
Also, we
obviously
got a follower who I don't recognize.
No, this
That
is
would
going
be-
on your permanent
That will
record.
probably be Sean. Ask for the
Sean.
spelling of a chameleon.
So,
earlier.
Sean's Twitch name is _gamer. How many underscores? That's it.
Yeah.
He is a gamer.
Yeah, but he's not the gamer.
He says the word.
Anyway.
What? Games?
Yeah. You know, he's a gamer. He says games a lot.
I suppose actually we can just continue on the Wackfo God thing. Just for the information, before the stream, I just questioned John about his opinions on the worthwhileness of the different gods from the French series Wackfo.
Current theory is I'm going to say yes to all of them.
Yes, because he said yes to Enotrof, which turns you into an old man, and a greedy one at that, and yes to Zalor, which almost guaranteed you go insane.
And apparently he wants to use to turn himself into an old man anyway.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, most of the reason is to be immortal. Both of those, like, they basically make you live a lot longer. So what's the point of doing it to die quicker? But
You underestimate the power of despair.
no, we're talking about Wackfo, not Danganronpa. We're not talking about Danganronpa this one.
Go on.
Alright, let me think of which of the remaining 10 are a bit more up
Pick
your
a
own.
number from your boot. I mean, hat.
I mean, they're not actually numbered. So
Oh.
there's 12 of them, but they're not 1 to 12.
But what if they were to shatter into
Alright, what about
2 pieces?
the god Yop? IOP.
Yeah.
Because he is the warrior god who all of his followers are predetermined to being ginger, having no nose, just being generally sturdy and strong, but also being dumb as bricks.
I kind of like this nose though. I don't know.
I mean, they do have noses, they can still smell. It's not like Krillin from Dragon Ball. I mean, it's visually like Krillin from Dragon Ball.
Just kick him. Oh. He eats his corpse anyway.
So would you worship Yop?
Yep.
Don't never do that again.
I forgot that Yop existed.
The drink, the yogurt drink Yop.
It sounds like something Lovecraft
But
would
John,
come up with.
ginger.
Yup.
Ginger.
Yop's like off.
Yeah, but that's the joke I was thinking.
Bright
of.
orange hair, John.
Listen, my soul is a perfectly good price to pay.
I mean, this is definitely one of the least malevolent.
But
I
no,
mean,
I'm making a ginger the soulless joke.
Yeah. But Yop is definitely one of the.
Well, I mean,
Here's I'll
here's
put
what-
it this way: Yop being what would be essentially the Zeus archetype, a lot nicer than Zeus. To
here's
the point that he tries and support his illegitimate demigods.
here's what I say to that. Okay, is extra strong, yes, good warriors,
No loss in intelligence.
dumb as bricks. Why would I say no to an upgrade?
Ginger.
The intelligence. Ooh, nothing would change. If anything, it's an upgrade. It'd be great. Oh, not the rats. Keep forgetting about the rats.
Right then, what about
If you were to eat that
the
rat,
god of luck?
I mean,
As in, like, by worshipping it and being a devout follower,
You get good eyesight.
you won't actually get better luck. You'll get more extreme luck.
so
The
it's
highs
not,
will be higher, the lows will be lower.
so it's not that you're gonna get good luck. It's just a lot more.
I mean, if he likes you, he'll give you more good generally.
Let's go.
But if in general, it's just you'll have more extreme luck because of him.
I mean, why not?
But also, you'll be a cat person.
It's basically that.
Did you just gloss over that?
It's basically that Chinese saying of living in interesting times. You know? Has its ups and downs, but
Yes, but John, you'll turn into a cat furry.
I see no problem. Where is the downside? Because I mean, you know me, cat person extraordinaire.
No, that's just weird if an Ecaflip owned a cat as a pet. That's just kind of weird.
Yeah, but I do weird all the time.
Don't say you do weird. That's
I mean, that is true.
Alright, then what about not actually part of the 12, but a lesser fringe god, Wignac, which, as far as I can tell,
Okay, if-
purpose. Hang on, let me finish.
Wait, if I worship this god, do I get a nice, lovely fringe? If he's a fringe.
I mean, on the
I know.
on the fringe of the pantheon.
I know.
Of course
I
you
know.
want that.
But
I just want Jorno's bowl cut.
as Wignac is, I mean, nobody really knows much about Wignac. But as far as I can tell,
Very young.
his existence is contrary, and his particular thing that he's contrary to is Ecaflip itself, and thus all these people are dog people. And I suppose he just represents the opposite of Ecaflip, which is hard work,
Yes.
doing it yourself, make your fortune.
So I'm gonna guess that it comes with no perks. Except if you're a dog furry, I guess. In which case, those.
I mean, its perks are determination, and I guess just general buff.
determination. What is this Undertale?
No. We'll talk about one thing with a rabbit fandom at the moment. Let's try not ignite another one.
Anyway,
I mean, it's not one.
sounds like a
actually one
pretty
of-
boring god.
I mean, he's not even one of the 12s. What do we say?
Yeah, he's just. He'll make you more determined. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like, you still get blessings from God. God will still help you.
Sure. Here, be more hardworking.
Well, no, it's not true. Like, they're not that limited. They're still all powerful beings who say, you're stronger now. Yeah, you're just generally better.
Nothing's changed. Exactly. The strength was within you all this time.
No, not that type.
Just God coming down from the sky.
Basically, a Wignac will give you massive gains when you bother to work.
Right, I'm in.
I'm in. For those massive gains, I'm in.
Wignac will give you the gains, whereas Ecaflip will... Maybe you'll get the gains, maybe you'll fucking die in a desert.
It's like, perhaps gains, you know. And
Perhaps
if you,
gains, perhaps death.
perhaps gains, perhaps heart attack while having gains.
Perhaps gains, perhaps...
I mean...
Perhaps I will deliberately make it so you lose your only loved one.
With said God and luck, you know, you can die of a heart attack, but at least you look buff in death.
But that's the thing, that's not how it works, is you get one or the other. That's how it's the coin flip.
Yeah,
It's
but-
literally named after a coin flip.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get the buff thing, and then on an unrelated coin flip, you get death, at least you die buff.
Also, on the basic pilgrimage, like lifelong pilgrimage... for
Basically,
Eclipse,
the God of Luck thing, you live your whole life as a 50-50.
But, like, the issue is, he is also in control of said luck. It's not a matter of you just get better luck. It's also he decides what your luck is if he wants to.
But that's fine. He probably really likes gamblers.
He likes gamblers, but he also likes messing with them. Isn't like just rig the game because he feels like it.
Yeah.
That applies to his own son as well.
Give me the next one. Yes, to the boring one, the movie of gains. I'm in it for the gains.
I suppose Osmotus, which is affinity for animals. You can tame animals quite easily,
What
and
changes?
depending on your devotion, you will. I believe in
I
order.
thought you were going to say, depending on your definition of animal.
No. Depending on your devotion, in order, I believe these traits will manifest. First, you gain small horns. The horns will get bigger as you're more devoted.
You just became a sate here, is it?
But then you will gain blue skin similar to the god. And then you grow a little devil-like spade tail.
The mutant from X-Men.
The mutants. Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Who it reminds me of. Oh, clearly someone who worships the god of gains, not you. So you were just
Not you, get out.
you were just fighting.
Look back to the guy who should be the main character.
What if he is a main character? What if Matthew is just a side character that passed by his life?
But Osmotus, John.
Oh yeah. What are the perks?
I already told you you can tame animals.
Are there
They
any
do
other?
what
Are
you
there
want.
any other perks?
I mean, general affinity for magic, but I mean everybody gets that. It's just different elements depending on who. I believe the elements for Osmotus are earth, fire, and wind.
Sorry, do you not mean earth, wind,
No, no, I don't. Also, you do automatically have a pet starfish thing with a tail. That's
Why would I want a starfish?
Because
I
that's,
can't even
that's-
walk it.
that's
It
the
doesn't
fish.
have legs.
it's called a gob gob, John.
It
First
can't-
of all,
First of all, James, if
First
I
of-
had a pet starfish, it would just die.
first of all, John,
You can-
it's called a gob gob, and eating an animal is what allows you to tame that animal. So, there.
Yeah, but it doesn't walk.
No,
What
it's
am
not.
I supposed-
Well, actually, what you
what
do
am
with
I
it, you
supposed-
spin it by the tail and
What
throw
am
it
I
at the thing.
supposed to do? Grab like a fish bowl, put it in. It's like one of the most boring pets you could get. A starfish.
John, this is a fantasy world. You don't expect it to be just. I'm saying a starfish because it resembles a starfish.
Act like a starfish.
No, it does. It's a gob gob. It does what gob gob does.
Does it taste like a starfish?
I'm sure that's probably going to be like a big. Like, that would be a humanitarian crime in the world of Wakfu, I'd say. Eating an Osmotus is gob gob.
Maybe. Who knows, really?
You can also turn into a dragon, actually. That's one of the powers they have. Dragon man thing.
Scalies, pay attention.
No, not proper dragon, as in just dragon traits. You get the wings, you get scaly a bit everywhere.
Scalies, pay attention.
No, not as in just a humanoid dragon, as in just a person with dragon traits.
Scalies, pay attention.
Cosplayers.
Cosplayers. Sure. Just for the dragon bit. Otherwise, it's a boring god.
Ugh, nature. Oh, why be in harmony with nature?
Why be in harmony with
Speaking
nature
of-
when you can get the gains,
Speaking
James?
of which, let's go to the other god that is responsible for bringing life to the world of Wakfu, Sadidat. Actually, wait, no, I forgot. Osmotus has a heresy.
Sorry, don't you mean?
I forgot that Osmotus has a heresy, where a different race of people worship a different aspect of him. Or they used to.
Okay.
They were, I think it was steamers or something like that. Basically, Bioshock. They
Do
worship.
they have their own Andrew Ryan then?
They worshipped. I mean, in the visual sense, John, not as in like culture. As in, just they live underwater. They have a bunch of steampunk things.
Under the sea.
But they worshipped Osmotus in the form of a giant squid. But they didn't actually gain anything from that.
Cthulhu, Fatagan.
They didn't actually gain anything from that, and so when the era changed from Dofus to Wakfu, they became atheist robots.
Has to be the most Lovecraftian thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
No, not that. Just what they were before. Jesus Christ!
But they
Get
weren't.
another
But John,
leg,
like,
will
they,
ya?
they weren't Lovecraft, and they're just people, and they worshipped the
Wait,
squid.
can we talk about this man's beautiful gains?
He's made of stone, John. He was carved that way. Not stone.
Oh my God, he has a.
Profane. Anyways. This is we're still in this part where Matthew got through all this stuff before, so
He has a stand. Or no, he wants to crouch.
but yes,
Right.
the steamers or whatever they're called in Dofus became the Foggernauts of Wakfu, and they're Necrons. They're just steampunk Necrons. So how about that?
Necrons. Pay attention. Do any Necrons watching the stream?
So which way would you prefer out of Osmosis 2?
What's his vanilla version?
His vanilla version is taming animals and horns, dragon form.
I thought it was a lot easier than last time.
Well done, by the way.
Necron pretty cool.
That's not actually part of anything to do with Osmosis. That's just the way that society went.
Yeah. Yeah.
They used to worship him, and when they stopped, they became Necrons.
Be nice.
Right, then on back to Sadika. Plant
Back
people.
to
Plant people. We control plants. And also, all the males have a full face beard. Green beard.
plants. Ugh.
Sadika actually has 3.
Sorry.
Two
Sorry.
here. Sadida.
I think what you
Sadida
what you
actually has 2 heresies,
What you mean to say is Sadida?
but the Sadida people themselves are the control of plants. Plant people.
So what about the heretics?
One of them are the cannibal.
Oh, I
Who-
wonder what they are.
They're voodoo people. They just wear masks. They do voodoo. They live in harmony with nature, but they're not actually nature themselves. They're not plant people. They're just people.
Matthew, attack the rose plant
And they're
or
not
whatever it is.
as far as we can tell, they're not actually cannibals either.
Well, that's just a misleading name, isn't it?
Yes. They
Oh my God, it's one of them.
They do tend to worship monkeys with magic powers.
Hold on, they worship with magic powers, or they worship the monkeys with magic powers?
The monkeys have magic powers.
It's like just an ordinary monkey looking at a levitation show in worship to it. Just
And the final heresy are the masqueraders, who wear different masks and their personality changes to fit the mask.
I'm sure there's a deeper allegory there somewhere, but that's
Which I mean,
that's
they
just
only
fucking
ever
hilarious.
showed 3 masks. One of which is the normal mask, where nothing changes. One is the coward's mask, which allows you to run really fast.
Look at him and his buffness.
And the final one is the
Oh my God,
psychopath mask.
did he follow you from Bridge? Oh,
Oh.
oh no,
And
yeah,
he's
less
also a statue, John. That's a stone nut.
look the same. They're all stone.
You're progressing quite well, Matthew.
All things considered.
But yes, the masqueraders, who have a normal mask, which does nothing. Why even have a mask?
John, obviously the meaning there is give someone a mask and they'll show their true face.
Also,
the
have
coward
you-
mask.
Have you not hit upon the fact that the official color of this god is green, right? Name. It's basically tailor
First
made
of all,
for
I
leprechaun jokes.
First
James.
of all, nobody said anything about his official colour.
well, I mean,
You just
Plants.
assumed that because of plants.
plants.
His official colour is green, John, but
There,
you assume-
there you go.
but beforehand you were just being presumptuous, and I feel that reflects on you poorly.
But I was right. It's not presumptuous if you're correct.
But anyway, the masqueraders, which are just multiple personalities,
Okay.
and the abilities to go along to match the personalities. So which is
It's basically that movie where he has his evil, super powered personality. Forget the name now.
yeah, the psychopath mask is just fight really well, kill everything. Coward mask is acrobatics and run away, and then just normal.
Run away, run away.
Also,
No, Sadie Dad.
Yeah.
Sadie Dad.
with no to all of them.
Yes. Very boring bunch of powers.
Also, you have to be a vegetarian. So for sure. Why would the god of plants make you be a vegetarian?
Why wouldn't the god of plants just make you not need to eat? You know?
Like,
why
I mean-
no, as in like, why can't that be one of the perks? Because I mean, if you're a vegetarian, you're
But
just
you're
eating
still
plants.
fundamentally human, John. You're just in tune and slightly encroached by plant
What
life.
if your devotion could give you the ability to photosynthesize? Huh?
I don't think. I think
Huh?
even if that is the case, even if that was the case, I don't think that's enough to keep a human body running. Like human body is a lot bigger than a plant, John. A lot bigger. Like you might, as far as I know, they might get some. They might photosynthesize because I mean they eat.
Not
they-
bigger than a tree.
Trees can still go.
But trees don't move.
Or do they?
Like plants don't expend energy the way we do. Is what I mean.
I mean, there's redwood trees. They don't move.
They're
but-
big. But
They don't move, but they're like
That's what I
pretty
mean.
big.
Standing still and growing isn't expending as much energy as living a human life.
Well, I mean, what if that's all you needed to do
That's
to
why
get a
plants-
full meal, you know?
That's why plants don't eat. John. That's my point.
No, like, what if that's all you need to get a full meal? Stand still for about 8 hours,
Yeah, that's the
under
issue.
under the sun, you know. And,
Stand still for about 8 hours. Oh,
and once you're done, you can keep going for 2 days or something. You know,
no, because I mean,
depending on how you
that's
proportion.
that's not how people live.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we're not factoring.
You are talking about a hypothetical situation in which a god of the plants grants you the ability to photosynthesize. I feel like in that case it would probably be enough to keep you going.
Yeah, this hypothetical.
True, but it's based on devotion, so it's probably not that cut and dry.
Uh,
Like, the more devoted, the more you
Right.
resemble him.
oh no, what did I just do? I think I...
But, anyway. So, no decided then. Alright, then what
Bad
about...
powers,
Let's go to another one of the furries.
bad perks,
Pandawa, the goddess of revelry, inebriation, alcohol.
and pandas.
Yeah, just pandas by association with bamboo, I guess. Because they make alcohol out of bamboo.
I ate some nuts.
Oh, it's so bright.
But generally, the Pandawa are just the panda people. They drink a lot, they get stronger when they're drunk.
Yeah, but James, if I were to go yes to this one, nothing would change.
Also, an amount that the panda people aren't actually fat. That's it.
No, I know.
Most
I
of
was
them are
talking more the panda bit. No, although that too. No, that too.
Although, obviously, all the important bits are still fat. Because, I mean, for some reason, they decided how should be.
Well, because
No other
important,
perks.
they must be wealthy.
No other perks.
I mean, they all have general magic powers, but that's not to do with the god, really. That's just the god says, "Here's the ones you're allowed to use. It's up to you whether you use them." And,
Oh my god, it's giant crow person.
Pandawa is also one of the two lesser gods who became part of the 12, which used to be the 10.
Stuck you are. Maybe.
Also, Pandawa, as a lesser god, used to be a small midget, but then becoming a real god, grew to be a large woman.
As you do.
I believe portly is the term that would not offensively describe them.
Absolutely accurate. What is Crow Woman doing here?
No, that's just a crow.
Yes. Giant Crow Woman.
It's
Velka.
Velka isn't a crow. She's the god of crows, not a crow.
Okay. Goddess of crows.
God, yeah, that's
Velka is, after all, a pretty feminine name.
it is. She is a goddess, but I mean, god is a general term at the same time.
True.
But
Next one.
I suppose might as well go to the other former lesser god, Sacrier. Sacrier.
Something about blood, I'm guessing.
Yes, the power to turn your own blood into weapons.
Where have we seen this before, Jane?
Let me finish. In the
Yes, Jane.
in the in the
Where have we-
in the prehistory of Wakfu, which was the Dofus era, they turned their blood into weapons.
Such a dofus you are.
But by the time of Wakfu, they've learned to more effectively do so with their own shadows, because you really shouldn't be cutting yourself up just to make a weapon.
Now that.
Also, they're very hard to kill because, I mean, of course they are. They kept cutting themselves up. And also, Sacrier is the most interventionist of the gods.
Do you think a Sakurai devotee would cut themselves to cut themselves?
Matthew, do you want to answer that one? I think you can.
No, I mean, if they make weapons from their blood and they want
They
to
used.
cut. Well, yeah, okay,
By
but
the
in
time-
those times, yeah. Well then, if they wanted to cut themselves, would they need to cut themselves? To cut themselves.
Well, generally no, because they're sturdy enough anyway. The idea is that they just
Bleed.
they just run into enemy attacks, get cut up, and then pull shit out of nowhere to fight the enemy. And also,
Is it-
as I said, Sakura is the most interventionist of gods, so you can basically count on her to help you
So
if she
which-
likes you.
So which way does this go?
What do you mean?
Which influenced which?
What?
Because I mean, what is it called? Fucking called that little thingy midget.
Oh, that.
Yes.
Wakfu came first.
Oh well, that was probably a little bit.
I mean,
I don't think they're actually based on each other, John. It's just
No. Based on
blood
each other,
magic is
influence.
no, the blood magic is just a concept in existence, John. And making a weapon out of magic is just no brainer.
Nice.
So basically, Sakura is if you want to have hot bonded waifu.
What?
But most people like Sakura because bondage god waifu shows up a lot and helps if she likes you enough. Whereas most gods will just let you fucking rot. Sakura didn't change up between her really well. Her hair just got wider.
whiter or wider?
Wider, as in spread it, flares out more. So, John, Sakura. Yeah. Yes or no?
Don't really fancy like getting knives whenever
Getting knives.
my lip bleeds a little bit.
I mean, it doesn't turn. You're in control of it, John. It's not just
Yeah,
my
but-
blood's turning into weapons.
Yeah, but if I was in control of it, I'd probably do it, and I'd probably be annoyed by it.
Wait, so you're saying no? I can't be responsible with that power. Is that what
I
you're
would
saying?
probably run out of blood within a week.
I mean, that's what they're because of their god, like their sturdiness applies to their amount of blood as well, John. It's not the blood doesn't run out.
You underestimate the amount of bullshit I'm going to be doing with blood weapons.
And also, it's not just blood; it is just control of the blood. You can just like make the blood slash at things. Like it's not just yes, they can form it into things, but they can also just control the blood to attack.
That means you can probably use it for defense, can't you?
Yes, I mean like, they
Like
don't even
blood-
need they
blood
don't
armor
even,
or
they don't even need a shot. Is what I'm saying. Like
I
the
know.
point is they're really hard to
I
kill.
know they don't, but also, here's what I'm thinking.
I want to be a Sakura and I don't want to get hurt.
Blood boxing gloves.
You realize boxing gloves are there to prevent you from doing damage, right?
Yes, but these ones are meant for harm.
I think you mean blood knuckles, John.
Blood knuckles, blood cestus, blood claws, any of those kind of things. Everything except boxing gloves.
Coat your hand with this blood
It's still
Have-
blood, John.
spikes coming out of it. You
So,
know,
so yeah, you just want blood.
Wolverine claws, yes. Essentially.
So have you revised your opinion of Sakura?
Yes. I'm in.
Fuck's sake. Alright then. What's
That and I could probably make a pretty cool red armor from it. I know I don't need it.
I don't think it'll stick around that long, John, as
No,
well. Like,
I
you can do it.
I just have it during combat or whatever. But, you know.
You can do it once you've bled enough. Which I mean, as far as I know.
Oh, and I won't need to buy a red belt.
As far as I know, they can, by controlling the blood, they do stop any bleeding. They just have an open wound. The blood will come out of it if they want.
Wait, that means you can probably clot your own blood.
I believe that
can't
is
you?
what they do.
Ah.
I believe that's how they make it into weapons, John.
Then that also means they probably will never get cancer. They can control their blood to attack.
John,
the
this is a show that is.
They
like,
can
it's-
command the blood to
John, it's
attack
a
the
cartoon.
tumours.
John, it's a cartoon game / show. They're not going to involve cancer into the fucking story like that.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of its real life possibilities, eradication of cancer.
Also,
if
blood-
if you have a Sakura doctor, they could.
Blood isn't. Well, I suppose it's. Well,
If
no,
you have a
they
Sakura
can't.
doctor,
They
they
can't
could-
control each other's blood. They control their own.
No, yeah, they control their own. So they like make a
Send
small
it in.
incision, send it in, hunt for some tumors, and just
And then,
either get it out that way or destroy it.
and
that
then
way.
because Ecaflip is a dick, he'll make you die anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's if the patient is an echo flip.
Well, no. These gods don't. They don't stick to their own kind, John. Like these gods apply to everything. He is the god of luck, which means everybody's luck. He pays more attention to his people, but doesn't mean he's like. I mean, sure, Zalor's the god of time. You think he's only going to have Zalor's actually experience time?
If our friend, whose people are starving, were to be a
Where are you going
were
with
to
this?
be a whack food god, what would he need a god of?
He's probably closer to Panda as it is.
And I was going more like Greed.
Enotrof is just like it's a dragon. The point is he hoards. That's it. It's less about. It's just gather wealth.
Oh, I get it. Stereotypical dragon. What the fuck?
Although Enotrof is depicted as a dragon made up of locked chests.
Kill me like one of your French girls.
So you're French Wakfu.
Yes, you were saying anyway.
But Enotrof is depicted as a dragon made out of like treasure chests, which means
How would that look?
as in like his jaws are like a treasure chest. John, and, like,
No,
it's
I'm just thinking
wood.
his entire
Wood.
body is just treasure chest.
Like it's just like bits of the visuals of a treasure chest made into the shape of a dragon. John, that's how it is.
And I'm just imagining in my head like the maximum amount of kink this guy can go is open my chest.
He does have like locks all over him, which for some reason also applies to the fashion of Enotrof.
Oh, look at him.
The confessor.
Welcoming. And
You gotta, yeah, good job, Matthew.
what did he buy?
Purging stone, which means he can prevent himself from being cursed once.
There was a Velka thing.
Yes, that guy served Velka.
Oh, he's a Velkalite.
He's a confessor. But
I prefer Velkalite. Sounds nicer.
yeah, but that's not how the lore is, John. So
Yeah,
shut
but
up.
fuck you.
But who's left?
Oh, you've named quite a few.
There's Kra, the huntress. It's you just become an elf, magic bow and arrow, and you're just as smart as an elf and
All I have in
just
mind
cunning
is
like
just
an elf.
Sylvanas Windrunner. That's all I can think about really.
Well, I mean, it's not too far off. Like, it's just you're
I'm
just a good hunter. You're
I'm
good.
in.
You're smart.
I'm in for the
You have
Sylvanas
a
Windrunner.
I believe they have a predisposition to freckles for some reason.
It's too late, James. I'm in, and that just cemented my decision.
I believe they're all blonde, every single one of them.
I'm in, James. I cannot say that any more than I can. I'm in. I have never been more in favor of anything in my life.
I mean, Cry, in my opinion, is the most boring god, and of course, like, no, Ozymandias, fucking boring. Sadira, fuck off. The elf.
Blonde elves. With freckles.
Feka, the goddess.
What
of...
the fuck did you just say to me?
Yes. Feka, the god of shields and technology.
Why the fuck? This is the two most
As
disparate things
in
ever.
basically,
Shields are right technology, John.
Yes, but
basic-
why have technology as a separate thing if shields are
Basically-
just a technology?
basically as
Just changing position
How you
every
doing?
time.
he hasn't changed, John. He's just shaking.
No, I'm pretty sure he's on the other side of the
Oh
table.
yeah, he was. It's probably because the geometry unloaded and then he fell forward. But
You were saying.
Feka in the Dofus era was just shields, but by the time of Wakfu, technology's progressed. So
Right?
basically it becomes force fields at that point, like technological force fields.
Mm.
And funnily enough, Feka's only known demigod son has an obsession with underwear. And steals people's underwear for his collection.
Am I this son?
Also, he was set up as a... He
What?
was... Huh?
What?
Did you say you steal underwear?
It was a joke, Matthew.
James, where do I get the key for the underwear?
It's a good question. No idea. I can look it up if you want. Do you want me to do that?
Didn't you go through this before? Shouldn't you know?
No.
Did as in you can't get into Londo at all?
How it's gonna get to Londo? Let's see.
Give me the parts.
Basically, just technology works better for you on average, and
So?
you're
I need all the help I can get.
basically Feka kind of enhances the effects of magical items and technology.
Magitech.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
It doesn't
I'm in.
give you any. You just when you use it, it's better because Feka.
I'm in.
Because Becca.
Because fat.
F-E-C-A. I can't say her name any other way. Who's left?
But yes, I'm in. Just for the tech,
Take a flip, cry.
the Magitech.
Nope.
Always loved it. Speaking of which, after this, I need to talk to you about Magitech.
fuck?
I want suggestions and
John, guess what?
recommendations about
That
shows
kind of
that have
settings?
magic.
Okay,
magic
yeah, I
You
too.
can
get
play Final Fantasy Type 0, and guess what? They're the antagonists.
Well,
The people who use Magitech.
You can play Final Fantasy 15, and guess what? They're the antagonists.
Yeah, I guess it's just a standard thing.
You can play any Final Fantasy game after 7. Except for 9.
But they have mechs.
That's why James knows about.
But I don't like the Final Fantasy 15 mechs.
Anyway, you were saying.
I'm just trying to think of if any of the gods are left.
The rats respawn.
Oh, true.
Everything respawns. Well, apart from a few enemies.
Oh yeah, no, one of them didn't. You know,
No.
the one that fell forward.
I
through
guess
the-
I could mention
Again, map.
the God King of the
No,
Heliotropes, but that's
they
not
respawn
technically
in the
human.
same
So
What?
I guess I could mention the God King of the Heliotropes, which is a selectable class in the game, but they're not technically human, so you wouldn't get anything if you a human worshipped him.
Mm.
But basically, it's just the concept of this all-powerful, elderly man with the same powers as Heliotropes.
I
Just
don't think this is what they meant by eldritch, James.
Oh,
No,
elderly
el-
man.
el-
Santa!
Elderly man, you know, just eldritch.
But it's literally just the main character of the show being glimpsed from past
Mm.
by an entire race of people that he accidentally brought into existence. I mean, the powers of Heliotropes are just using portals, and if you put a portal in another portal, it shoots a laser.
God Emperor, you say.
Yeah, but that's he's not even a real god. He's just what they think their god is.
Yeah, but I mean, depending on how the belief system works.
But it doesn't apply to him because he's not a god, and the Heliotropes aren't human. They were just entities created and just decided who created this? Him? That's our god. That's it. They're not. You can't actually worship them. Well, you can, but you wouldn't get anywhere with it.
I mean, if you start looking at more people into it.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, because
Well, that's how most belief systems of that
that's how
sort would work.
that's how
right?
lesser gods become gods, John. But it's not how somebody who isn't a god at all.
That's how my D&D characters find to become a god.
Ah, shut up.
I mean, it is a thing.
It's a
in
concept.
lot of fiction, and I like it, but I don't think that's how this works when the gods are actually.
Yeah, the gods are actually present.
I know that said parish, but I thought it said Paris, and I was like, well, it's really just gone to shit, hasn't it?
Again
This
with
is
France.
not the Paris I was expecting.
Again with France.
Well, we have a theme going, huh? This is the France episode. Frans.
Okay.
Goes out to you, Fran.
I feel like I'm forgetting a god, but
Duh.
how many have I gone through?
Jehovah.
You can't just say Jehovah.
Oh, a chest. I don't believe you got that before.
No, I didn't.
The roof is too small, Matthew. It's definitely not a moon.
Bird.
Borg.
Berg.
God.
Uh,
Have you
wait.
left out?
This.
Oh, there's a giant rat that's respawned. Or
oh.
was it a bug?
Sadly that.
Fuck's
sake.
No way.
Oh, that gets you. That's what gets him out of the thing.
I might be. You know what it would have got me in the other playthrough though?
What?
A bonfire.
Yeah.
Most undead in the wealthy upper districts? Oh, surely it's not.
You saw the Capra demon beforehand, John? That's the poor district, the undead burg. He's in the parish outskirts. The undead burg below it is the poorer part.
But surely there's
If
no
you look
such
down,
thing
you
as.
see it.
Surely there's no such thing as wealth for these undead, right? I mean,
Not anymore, John. Yeah, John, remember this was a functioning city once. That's what the lore is telling you.
well, just imagine like posh.
Now I've lost count of the gods again.
Can you imagine posh undead just going, "Oh, did you hear?"
And remember, they still remember people until they die too much.
Well, if you send some aristocrats to live in the
Oh, yeah,
wealthy
Stram.
region.
Stram, the god of deceit, thievery, and being a skeleton man.
Being a skeleton. One of those is not like the other.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, like, in
Hey
Dofus,
man!
in the Dofus era, you actually became a skeleton. If you're a male. If you're a female, obviously not, because that's not sexy. But in the Domus era, you actually just became a skeleton, whereas in the Wakfu era, you appear to just be wearing a skeleton costume.
Because why not?
Because that's a bit easier to justify why the females can be sexy.
The,
And the
god,
males...
the god's like, yeah, guys, no, I would turn you into skeletons, but I mean,
it's just
we're low on budget, you know. Just, there you go.
Is there a god of being Skin Man?
Very funny.
Skin man.
But yeah, that's Sram, who has a heresy of the Rogues. They also worship Sram, but they're just Zorro but thieves.
I require more information about perks.
Like any kind of stealth shit, John is just like, it's just stealth. It's thievery. It's deceit. It's
So what you're telling me is they have mastered the art of standing
Of
so
sneak.
still that they become invisible to the eye.
yes,
Like I am right now in 3,
yes,
2,
but that
1.
but not a reference, John.
No,
Yeah, but
more
generally-
boring stuff.
I mean,
Stealth.
They can't all be.
Ah, what am I trying to do? A Hitman playthrough? Don't need stealth. Not in real life.
But I think that might be all of them. I can't think of any.
Isn't there 12?
12.
Pretty sure
and I
you've
gave
named
you-
less than 12.
No, I've given you. There's 14 in total that I could have mentioned. I've mentioned the 2 extra. So I'm thinking about it.
Is there a mod that just gives you a gun?
John, we've been through this. But
Twinkling tight man.
what else is left?
Yes, what else?
So I'm trying to think of it based on their. Oh, Eniripsa, the goddess of healing and ailment. Where, depending on your temperament, I guess, you either become a person with small butterfly / angel wings that can heal people, or you get bone wings and you just poison people all the time.
So basically, sexier, nicer, nervous.
I mean, Eniripsa herself, as far as I know, is mostly on the angel side of things and healing, whereas she still can get people to. Like, I think it's based on the idea that medicine and poison, the only difference is dosage. I think that's the point. Well, she herself is a goddess of healing.
Well,
also.
I mean, is it really? 'Cause I mean,
It is,
there's,
I mean, like-
what is it called? Wolfsbane. It's pretty fucking poisonous
Yes, but a very.
in any
But the point is-
dosage, I think.
Most medicines, if you take too much, will almost definitely kill you. That's the point.
Well, yeah, no, too much medicine
But
can
that's-
be
that's
poison,
the point.
but not all.
That's why Eniripsa herself may be a goddess of medicine, but her worshippers can also be poisonous bastards. And she
toxic,
accepts that.
if you will.
Yes. But I believe that's still worked into her devotees.
Brilliant.
Oh, you've been commenting, Dennis. Sorry, I haven't had Twitch open. I can't see them there.
I am
They're not there.
next to you.
So, go again, maybe?
Hi, Dennis. If that is your real arse.
Actually, doesn't the Twitch have, like, a chat playback? I won't be able to read them now, but I should be able to read them when the stream's over, Dennis. Because of the-
Pretty good. Pretty good.
But,
Or our swords.
They're not like a primary weapon.
yeah, Eniripsa, who has a witch daughter, for some reason.
Which daughter?
As in, as in her demigod daughter, just for some reason is green, whereas Eniripsa herself is not at all. For some reason.
Yeah. What we need is a god of a race of genies, basically.
Why?
Because, Jay,
That's not an answer, John.
think about it.
I'm thinking. I don't get it. Let me just see. It's your. If that's your real arse.
He's avoiding the question. It must be his fake arse. So, whack foo, whack why?
Wakfu is the name of the life energy that runs through.
No.
everything.
I mean, why Wakfu? Like
Because
for you in particular.
Because I always heard it had particularly good Flash animation. It was one of the only things entirely animated in Flash.
And you watched it and
And it did. It fucking blew. Like it blows most things out of the water, frankly.
not the last Airbender.
And then sometimes.
Sometimes.
Last
That's an impressive claim.
Last Airbender is better on the whole, whereas the highs of Wakfu go much higher.
Did I have the rest of the bonfire?
Did you?
You should.
They
If you
just
haven't.
respond?
I think going between areas might kind of sometimes do it.
Maybe.
Who's that guy? Just
He's the crestfallen warrior. Or crestfallen knight. Crestfallen whatever. He's the crestfallen guy.
he's. Well, somebody pick up his crest.
Crestfallen is in the crest.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to tell sometimes with you. But I believe, yeah, it's also got particularly good world building. I mean, of course it does. They have an MMO, so Avatar's world.
Most stellar world building.
Most of its
We're
world
not
building.
counting Legend of Korra, of course.
Yeah, that's
that
what I mean.
abomination.
Without Legend of Korra, it hasn't got much. With Legend of Korra, it's got more. It's just not good.
Yeah.
Whereas Wakfu on the whole, better world building.
Fair.
Also, it's French, so it's fancy. The English dub is shit, though. At least for this. Every
Right,
season, except for the
this
final.
has given me extra incentive to properly learn French.
I
So
mean,
I
it
can
has-
listen to it in its
It has a
sub to glory.
It has subtitles.
Yeah, but without the subtitles. Obviously, there is some bits are gonna get lost in translation.
Just watch the sub and enjoy listening to it. You don't have to learn French.
Oui,
I didn't learn French.
I didn't learn Chinese, I suppose, and I watched War of the Three Kingdoms. So.
How do you think you know?
But I believe I've gone through all the gods.
What about the goats? Have you gone through all the goats?
Matthew, did you just walk over the hole?
Yeah.
Don't question
Hello,
it, James.
but I
Hello
also
there.
can't. No.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Try talking to Mumbles and the other guy.
Why is he dummy thick?
Marilla,
No, that's just the skirt, John.
You sure?
Yes.
you might scare
I
her
think they're
off.
called falls, but that one's
Like
that
they're
big.
just.
Marilla,
Like it's the armor, John. It's
You are. We've no time to
It's
fret.
armor that doesn't make sense, though, because
Did I?
They have the leg folds and they have shoulder armor.
no, that makes sense. What I mean is having your armor be dummy thick while you're
It's
not.
not, John. It's just hanging out from their arms and out from their legs.
James, if
It's like flared out like trousers or whatever the Chinese wear. It's flared out, John. It's not actually just padded out to that size. John is a weeaboo watching Chinese show with England subtitles, Dennis.
England's
Thinking he knows Chinese. And Henry,
It's me, Henry.
don't look at the fucking chat when I'm reading it out. That's my job.
What about
As
the
an
job?
immigrant, it's my job to take yours.
You're not an immigrant
Give
anymore.
job.
You've been here too long. You're not an immigrant.
I've assimilated too well. Ah.
But you're still a tax on the economy.
Exactly.
We all.
Aren't well until we start paying tax ourselves. We are.
So Matthew, are you going to try and save what's his name? Pyro Bro?
I mean, maybe.
Medicine
Yes.
Oh,
But
Well, I mean that is what they used to be called in the very olden days. Medicine men, or particularly in America. Anyway, Jay.
I suppose I can tell the main reason for Wakfu's popularity, which I don't agree with necessarily,
Is that?
is bunch of horny bastards in France. So the show is pretty sexually charged for something that isn't actually that sexual in nature.
French people, take note.
No,
James just insulted you all,
What do you mean take,
Or
take notes?
or-
They're the one writing the note. They're the one writing the lecture.
or complimented you all. Like The dead city of London. No, sorry, New London.
I mean, sure. I mean, it's basically a meme at this point. If there's a nip slip in it.
Yeah.
A very hairy one.
Oh what?
Excuse me,
Very
John?
hairy one.
Oh, you're talking about him.
Yes.
Also, that's.
And
I can't get the line
his
right. Like-
quite androgynous face.
That's because Matthew didn't really bother.
Oh, I need another keeper there.
Yep. Me too.
So,
Just go pay a visit to Ingward. You remember, like there's no
Oh, yeah.
ghosts at this point, so
I
Kill
picked the
them.
right lighting.
Kill them all.
Picked the right lighting.
well, you're in.
Your
in
sword
the-
is glowing.
That's just the game sliding
It
in.
must be.
That's how it's
orcs or-
representing the
ogres,
little
whatever.
amount of light reflecting. I'm annoyed they removed the guy from the plot.
What if you were to jump into the water?
You would die.
Die.
Yes.
Why?
Because you drown.
It's haunted.
That too.
Surely you can swim.
Don't call me sure.
Like, definitely can swim.
It says hairy nip slip, John.
Probably not with the armor, John.
Depends. Is it light Is it light,
Light
armor?
armor.
It's
Matthew,
light armor. It can only
Matthew,
cause
do
you
you
light
remember
armor.
that Lautrec escaped before? Remember? So I
Yeah.
believe you might have triggered him being able to escape.
Wait a
him
minute. How the fuck has he not escaped yet?
Because he
Look,
he
the
is
walls
wearing
have-
heavy armor.
The
he
walls
would
have
try.
collapsed.
He is wearing heavy
Yes,
armor.
but there's a bridge thing.
I don't think I have the key for it.
If he climbs over that bit there, right, lets himself down gently, grabs onto that, brings himself up, then walks.
Don't you realize how tired you would be doing that in heavy armor?
Yeah, obviously very tired, but I mean,
Like, and it's
you're
like,
not just gonna stay there forever.
but he doesn't. He gets out anyway. We don't know how long he's been there.
But yeah, he could be very undead
As far as,
behind all that.
as far as
heavy
we
armor.
know in this lore, Ingward could have put him there.
Passing by like red people.
They're not red.
They're red
they're
people,
pink.
James. Or magenta, maybe. Wait.
John would play the Wakfu MMO, make a role playing guild, and have them actually start the Third Reich against all the furries.
Stop reading my mind.
Like, it just occurred to me, like, that's something John would definitely do.
There's an MMO.
I mean, like, the
Give me the specifics.
the show and the MMO started at the same time.
Give me the specifics.
It's on Steam, John. It's just like it's a. Have you ever played a tactical RPG?
Oh, one of those.
Wait, is that like
That is, you freely move around, and when you get into combat, it opens up an arena, and you move in a turn-based way.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. That.
like Wargroove?
Is that how that
Game
works?
that John loves?
It's a little bit like that, but it also reminds me.
It's also like-
It also reminds
it's
me
like-
of Adventure Quest Worlds.
No, not as in normal RPG battles, John. As in tactical RPG, as in moving on like a square-based grid,
Oh,
like XCOM or
that's
Fire
slightly
Emblem.
more bearable. I guess.
Or Final Fantasy Tactics?
or Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, whenever you get into an encounter, it becomes that.
I mean, I might just go there for lore anyway.
Yes, lore.
I mean, you know, like the most lore that the MMO sets you up for with Wakfu as a series is the sheep are called gobbles, the birds are called tofu. That's it.
That's all you need.
Well,
That's all that they assume you know.
Free to play.
The French.
French animation.
There is a
There's
Californian MMO inspired by that same French excellence.
But the prequel MMO Dofus is set in the pre-Cataclysm era, before Ugrest. Christ.
Oh, it's free to
Don't
play.
put fucking trailer on.
It's free to play,
Yes,
huh?
most MMOs are like that, John.
Ugh.
Like at this point, I'd hazard 90% of MMOs that exists.
At least it only needs a Pentium.
Yeah, it's like it's the same
Oh,
style as
Finken
the
one.
show.
Hey?
Finn can run
Oh, poor Finn.
John says lore, but he means fanfiction, and he also means looking at the female characters in a way that isn't appropriate.
Not for stream, anyway.
I mean, you should watch the Dofus series because that's
Oh my god, it's skeletons, but they're not alive.
Yeah, skeletons are, yeah.
But
In this game, Matthew.
I'd say you would enjoy
Wait,
the Dofus show, John.
Skeleton.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm vindicated.
I'd say out of all of the whack food series that exist, the Dofus show is probably what you'd enjoy the most because it's comedy, skits, and also weirdly sexually charged for a kids show.
It's just life, in general.
Life in general, weirdly sexually charged for a kids show. Yeah.
Kids shows are. Or so I've heard.
Have you never seen a Nickelodeon show in your life? I mean,
they were gross. I don't remember like sexual charge to them.
oh, they used to
And
have
don't
some...
you say Avatar because it's not.
No. Things like Victorious were weirdly...
Also,
not outright. but
Also,
they-
live action
they
things
had-
don't count because that's just
alt right.
No.
live action things. Ignore them because most of them are set in school and it's just but I'm gonna get a date for prom and that's just gonna come with that stuff anyway. I mean, like animated shows for kids. I mean, I put Dofus, The Treasures of Caribou, on the level of Chowder from Cartoon Network. That's the kind of thing it is.
That was a good show. I like that show.
In fact, it reminds me of it like mostly.
Chowder's good.
The food as well.
Yeah, seafood chowders.
But you'd also like to know the main character is one of Eclipse Demigod's sons. So you get to see all the power of a demigod Catman.
Meow.
Henry just said there was so much sexual tension between Carly and Spencer.
No, Henry, no. So,
What?
2 hours of nonsense again.
That's how streams work, John.
No, not this. Not this one. The one that follows
This
this.
is a no-nonsense stream.
The one that follows this.
As in Dennis's next stream?
No,
The fuck do you mean?
forget its name.
What are you talking about?
Tabletop.
Oh, Talisman.
Talisman. That's what it's called.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Fuck's sake.
No one who I've talked to that I've played board games knows about Talisman.
Well, yeah, because Talisman is like not a popular game.
Very fringe.
Yeah, it's made by Games Workshop. Games Workshop don't make board games; they make war games.
I guess it's a fun game though. Where did you just go? I mean, were you just digging through Games Workshop's like
Well,
list
no,
of?
I saw it on Steam because
Ah.
the digital edition.
Fair. I thought like you just know because Games Workshop.
No. I found out it was there. That in fact.
Well, yeah, they do make mainly war games.
I
but
forgot
if
it
you-
was theirs. But
But
I
if
remember.
if you think about it, it kind of makes sense that they would make something like that, really.
Yeah. I mean, it's not tied into anything. It's just
No,
Final
it's not
Fantasy.
tied in, but it's just. Well, I mean,
It's one of the three properties they make that isn't Warhammer or Lord of the Rings. So it's just the other property.
they made a Lord of the Rings war game.
They're the people who are in charge of Wargame for Lord of the Rings. That's what they made that first.
Are you gonna do this again?
Apparently, it's quite
Sure, no, I've
fun.
dropped in here.
It's just another wargame. It probably works in the same system as Warhammer Fantasy did at the time.
Yeah, probably, but it's just a different coat of lore and.
It's not. They
Visuals.
didn't do lore. They just. It's
No,
Lord of the
sorry,
Rings
yeah,
stuff, so
no, different coat of visuals is what I mean to say,
Yeah.
more than anything.
they're just classic models of things from Lord of the Rings.
Yes. But that's fine though. That might be exactly what people want.
So some people.
If it's light reflecting from the sword, where's the light coming from?
it's
sword.
ambient, John. Listen, John. It's a video game. Stop asking fucking questions like
Wait,
that.
John, you're basically
You didn't kick that ladder down, man.
no. That's what I said. I'm stuck.
You're gonna have to kill yourself. You might as well jump right off where the ladder should be. So it should be right there. You're going to try it.
Nah.
Are you going to use a bone? Homeward boner.
Howard, but no. No. No.
No talking about Todd on the stream.
Well, you just remember that your hair is very like Todd hair.
It is not.
It is very much.
But I
like,
mean, you've currently got a curl coming out, so not right now.
Yeah, not right now, but it
What
is
Todd
very
Howard's
much
hair
alike.
looks like.
It's
Like
it's
yours.
Todd Howard has dad hair.
Matthew, you've got that hair.
Got that hair, Matthew.
I've got Elise hair.
You even got
He's-
dad jokes.
Yes. Do you not think that people from the 80s would have that hair by now, Matthew?
Yes, but they don't have the same hair. You did say by now.
Yeah.
But what about people from the 2010s?
Two 2010s.
Well, you know, the 2010 of...
John, that's 200 years away.
Actually, no. It's a lot more than that.
Yeah, it's
20,000
years away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was me.
22,000.
Henry says it is Todd Howard's hair. He's
No.
been saying this for a while. We all have,
You
Henry.
don't know how I'm measuring this, so it could be 22,000 for all you know.
You're measuring it in years.
No.
I'm not going to say like, oh, but I'm using a different calendar.
I'm using Deca year.
I'm using...
Hello, Sonic Chan. Welcome to the stream. John,
Sonic
don't,
Chan.
stop being fucking creepy.
I really liked your latest movie.
I bet you play... No.
John, don't start insulting the new
No.
viewers.
Let's go back to
Listen, this
year
is a
thing.
hazing process.
Let's go back
If
to
you
this year thing.
if you can survive the hazing process, you're worthy as viewers.
So, John, 22,000 years. How did you work that out?
No, don't bully Sonic Chan, Dennis.
'Cause I was...
Clip that.
Don't you fucking dare.
Don't do it! Don't bully Sonic Chan. Also clip it. Definitely.
You were really good as Dr. Eggman, by the way. And Henry says, I know it's you. So whoever... Henry's putting doubt on Sonic Chan's identity.
Anyway, John, 22,000 years. How do you work that out?
Adorably creepy, Sonic Chan.
22, 100, right?
Sorry, what?
I said 22. That 20, 10 is what I said. Yeah,
That's not what you said.
2
No, you
20,
said-
10.
Yeah, 220,000.
2 which would be 22,010.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's almost like when you think about it, it makes sense.
Oh my god, no! Pumba, no! It
this-
didn't have to end this way.
This
Oh
is-
god, no! You stabbed him in the ass!
No, John, yeah.
Sonic Chan, this isn't Matthew's first time. We did have a small bit of a run beforehand, but then Steam Cloud decided to delete our save, so Matthew's going through the early game again.
I'll listen to him.
Fightman died the first time
Hold on.
because of Steam Cloud.
No, Fireman.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Fireman died. This is Fightman now.
Wait. Oh, hold on. John said it didn't have to end this way. I feel like
What did happen?
You could have stabbed him in the dick.
among the got Metal Gear Rising lyrics on the tip of my tongue.
Rules of nature!
No, the other one. Armstrong.
Oh my god.
I think
it has
in
to
the
be
end,
this-
it has
Cazadors.
to be
It has to be this way.
Kill
Yeah.
them.
this way.
Kill them
John,
all.
They're walks.
I know there are ways to do the DLC different in this. I feel so. This is mostly Matthew's blind playthrough of this. We let what happened happen.
Yes, we enjoy watching him suffer. But I do. No, about him.
Because originally, when Matthew was still playing as Fireman, he let his Pyromancer friend die because he's playing as a Pyromancer, and that just ruined the run.
Could it be Finn?
We don't know, Matt John. I know Dennis and Henry are bullying Sonic Chan, but that's not. Listen, it's their name. I can't help it.
Sonic Chan, if you're Finn, blink twice.
Don't just point.
Do it.
John saying Sonic Chan reminds me of Majima saying Kiryu Chan.
Kiryu Chan.
Didn't blink twice.
The camera
Sonic
can't blink,
Chan
John.
passes master. What?
The
Muster.
camera can't blink.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
No, John, cameras can't blink. Don't even try it.
You trying to say robots don't have rights, James?
When you take a picture, you know, the shutter closes for a brief moment.
That's not that type of camera.
Basically.
Not that type of camera.
Blink.
No, it probably would be.
Doesn't mean look at how we
That's not how we're using that camera, John.
Yes,
No,
but I'm
no, it probably is.
That's not, as I said, that's not how we're using it.
No, probably is.
The camera shouldn't shut. The
Listen.
shutter shouldn't shut during a stream.
Yeah, it will.
Smart science computer man is saying, therefore he must be correct.
Wait, hold on.
He may be smart science computer man, but he has killed fireman.
No. That was technology's fault. You can't blame him for technology.
He is smart science computer man, John.
Yeah, why didn't you just automate your job? Where's the
Auto-
Dark Souls
autonomy.
robot?
Fireman. Dennis, you spelled it wrong. Spell fireman correctly.
It is actually spelled Fierman.
Well, what's the title of the stream today?
Oh, the title of the stream today was. Let me remind myself.
Wait. You can say fireman.
How do I bring it up without?
Or you can say guy fiery.
No, you did it wrong again, Dennis. I'm sorry, I missed that. What was this?
You could say fireman. Or you could say guy fiery.
That's right, the blight.
That's closer, Dennis.
Just remember you brought up Guy Fieri earlier.
Yes,
So,
sir.
it's like, yes, Guy.
Fireman lives on in John.
I bring the fire.
I think,
No!
I think Sonic Chan has left us.
Well, in the
Stab
end,
him in the dirt.
it'd have to be this
Wait,
way.
what?
I think Sonic Chan's left us. We've dropped by a viewer.
Oh no.
Boo!
No,
You didn't survive the hazing process.
Almost like two people in the chat bullying somebody isn't actually good for viewership.
If you're watching this through the YouTube archive, come back, please.
John's the one being desperate, but he's the one who's made it into a hazing process.
Listen, our viewers need to survive the hazing process.
Who
It's
knows?
the only way.
Maybe-
You stabbed him in the left arse cheek this time.
Maybe my soon-to-begin creative streams will. Well, not creative, or
Well, yeah, as we know,
And
we're
of
very
course, my soon-to-begin programming streams.
and my soon to begin war crime stream.
What I mean is, I will be.
I thought we were doing our specialties.
Okay, so
What I mean is, when my models arrive, I will intend to stream the build process.
Oh no!
You don't
So,
have to
John,
fucking watch it.
I've been playing
I'm
No
not
Man's
saying-
Sky, right?
Yeah.
And there's a race of small creatures. They're kind of like a little bit, kind of like old small men. with
Okay.
beaks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what are you talking
And
about?
apparently in the past they committed a lot of war crimes.
Oh no! You little creature I am.
Dennis, what is a variety company without variety?
Yoda now. Commit war crimes I have. Ew. The Yoda jokes. The Yoda jokes live on, even though Dennis isn't here. Even though Dennis
Even though
is no longer with.
he's in the chat right now.
No,
yes, he
that's
is, James. Yes, he is.
He and Henry just scared away the first person to ever interact with the chat.
because success. What's
Wait,
that?
hold on. So did Henry say, "I know who you are"?
Henry said, "I know who you are."
Henry has been.
Or no,
bullied-
he did. I know it's you.
Oh yeah.
Henry was bullying Sonic Chan.
It
So
might
Sonic
be-
Chan just left.
Oh, that's good later.
Yeah, it's probably Kyle.
It's probably Kyle or Finn.
Wait, no. Kyle has his own channel. Surely. he-
Henry, if you know who it is, tell us, or at least give us your estimate as to who it is.
Obviously, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Excuse me.
What's that one about? Benjamin Netanyahu.
Maybe. No.
Is this some sort of weird watermelon
Oh,
ladder?
Henry directed that at Dennis, so we don't know who Sonic Chan is at all.
You fucked up, Henry. You bullied the viewer away. My hazing process was going to be gentle, but But then y'all just went to town.
My hazing process is going to be gentle. That's not called hazing, John. That's called initiation.
Gentle and Sonic Chan.
I was gonna go easy on Sonic Chan.
I don't normally like saying this, but if you are seeing the bot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for.
I am not at all. If
Nice
you're
to meet-
strong
nice to
enough,
meet you, not at all.
if you're strong enough to come back and watch the video, then welcome. You have survived the hazing process. If you're willing to come back and watch the video, Jesus Christ, what is this?
John, you've seen this already.
It would probably make delicious steak.
That's a human corpse being twisted into a bug creature, John.
It would probably make it. I'm not going to change my answer, James. It would
So
probably
this is how you get John.
Okay,
to read
Matthew,
cannibalism. Yeah.
be careful now. Remember, the pyromancer's in there,
I know.
so just don't fuck it up. Basically just keep them away from him because they'll only aggro on you and not him.
You want to do something?
Henry said, I did not bullying except for bullying Dennis, but sometimes people deserve it.
You just got smacked in the head.
And Dennis says it was natural selection.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, hazing is just really, really fucked up modern, natural, well, unnatural, I suppose, selection.
You're saying hazing is some sort of
The hazy,
social Darwinism.
the hazy maze cave.
Yes. Am I wrong?
Yes,
In what way?
because you didn't say that. That's not what you said, John.
Yes, but that is what I wanted to say.
But that's not what you said. Which means you're
Yeah.
lying.
James, you're a four-eyed bastard.
I only have 2 eyes. I have 2 lenses up for glasses.
You must be so fun.
Oh, I know.
Well, he is, because he basically gets drunk.
Yeah, no, James
social-
is a massive alcoholic.
Social adaptation is what I call
James
it.
is a massive alcoholic, as we know.
I mean, I think it's all relative. Is that James has to be responsible
Punt the puffin.
relative to how responsible we are. So as we get drunk, James is
So what you're saying is,
necessary responsibility levels drop.
what you're saying is, the moment that someone just gets blackout drunk, James just goes normal drunk.
No, I just go, alright, time for a nap.
It depends on if it's relative, multiplicatively, or additive.
You want to try that sentence again?
No, I don't.
Welcome,
So is it-
Woodhaven 90 to the stream.
So if
If you're anything like Sonic Chan,
Don't start! Stop
So-
bullying new viewers!
if you're anything like Sonic Chan, you'll stay and be brave. Sonic Chan tried to.
Don't push.
Sonic Chan did not have the bollocks to stay. Will you, Woodhaven 90? Wait, Woodhaven.
I've been there,
Alex?
that's where I grew up.
John killed him. Oh, yep, he knows you. Yep, you know John. Welcome, somebody who knows John,
Alex.
to the stream.
Welcome.
If you're the Alex
One who
I know,
knows John.
according to Dennis, we're the same person.
Don't you even look slightly similar?
It's Victor.
Just
I mean,
that.
you don't.
Just answer in chat if you are Alex.
Remember, I'm the one reading chat, so try and be nice. We haven't
No,
met
no,
yet.
no, no, no. Tell him he's an absolute monster.
No, Dennis says that's not him. Okay, you're not that Alex.
Oh. Who are you then?
How do you know me?
Who sent you? Who do you work for?
Oh, we've got 7 viewers.
Who do you work for?
Welcome to the most successful stream we've had so far.
What?
It's Victor. It's Victor.
Victor! Don't you look like James?
With shorter hair.
With shorter hair and, you know,
Different-
less questionable views.
Excuse me. We're not getting into this now, but excuse me. All right, Victor. Welcome to the stream. This is the first time.
No, Victor.
No,
Victor.
it's
Sorry.
Vic-
Yeah. You're the one. Yeah. I apologize.
Your phone deserved it.
You've thrown your phone at me like 3 times this stream. I apologize, Victor. Welcome to the stream.
Make it 4 times. And a 5th.
Wait, hold on. You threw a fifth of your phone at the...
Yeah.
Just
Oh, you know me. Not a monster, you know?
John, just hold the phone.
No.
Hold the phone.
It's not- Next thing you know, you'll be going, hold there, buddy. Or what are their stereotypical ones? I'm
Just
not a
let me
monster.
scooch by it.
Monster.
Just scooch by there.
I've been
Oh, he's Canadian.
I've been recently watching.
Now Dennis is questioning who Henry is. John, you
Hello,
don't have to look at the screen. I'm telling you what's happening.
Hello, Victor.
Victor,
Victor.
you know him.
You think I care?
You talk to him.
You think I care?
He probably calls him Victor to his face.
Victor, you have a lot of patience if you can put up with that.
This is the hazing process. If he can,
John,
just
do
because
not make the hazing process a thing.
just because he's my friend doesn't mean I'm gonna let him be a viewer without hazing him.
He's probably left already. We went,
Fuck
down,
you.
we went down enough here. Still more viewers
What are
than
you doing,
normal.
John?
See, these people, they if they're not strong enough to stay and watch
Nope,
us
he's
at
still
our
here.
worst,
He's still here.
No. If they're not strong enough to watch us at our worst, they don't deserve us at our best.
I mean, I apologize that you know this person.
Yeah, I apologize that you know this person.
He doesn't know.
Congratulations. It's like trying to get out of the pool and you just get pulled down by fucking Uncle Todd with his
Henry, what?
flabby body.
I'm sorry, what?
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 I
No, I'm making another
I
Todd
heard
joke.
that out of the corner of my ear.
At the corner of you.
What the fuck? Never do that into the microphone again, please.
Victor, hi.
So what you have for lunch today, John?
I had a massive container of fried rice.
I might suspect we might be seeing it soon.
I did not have fried rice. I had...
If John can't take me my most goblin, he doesn't deserve me my most gremlin. We've heard the story, Victor. You might not want to keep doing that. Who knows? You might get stuck in an exam again.
Keep doing it. For comedic reasons, if nothing else. Wait, no, I'm not supposed to be nice to you yet. This is the haze. This is the hazing. You haven't gone through it.
Just ignore him. I'm sure you do as it is.
You have 4 eyes.
Oh no, Henry's getting into an argument with Victor over goblins and gremlins. The two that should never meet.
Okay, no, this is the true hazing process. If you can slice through Henry's bullshit,
If you can slice through Henry's bread goblin.
then we'll consider you a true and tested viewer.
This is our most successful stream, and it's going to make for the most nonsensical VOD.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they like snake people?
No, they're
What
just
are they?
fleshy. They're just callous people. Like, they're just
They look like
bruised and callous to the point of...
I think they look like fish. I don't know. They just remind me of fish people.
They remind me of fish people, but I just presume it's a matter of the body being beaten to the point that it just changes into shapes like
I'm
that.
more reminded of the serpent man.
John, thanks to you, now every time I see him, I'm thinking of Metal Gear Rising.
Sundowner?
Why?
No,
Pumba?
Armstrong.
Oh.
Armstrong?
No, because of the song.
But, okay, but like... Okay. Henry says, I'm the Goblin King from both Labyrinth and Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. Metal Gear writing.
Making the mother of all dung balls.
Maybe the mother of all dung balls here, fight man.
Dung pie. Dung pie.
Can't fret over every fish person.
Can't fret over every... I don't know.
Bowel movement.
Don't speak. Don't speak foreign languages here, Victor.
Do you
We can't read that without making an ass of ourselves.
Hold on, but John
I will gladly read it.
John will
and make
pretend
an
that
ass
he
of
can.
myself.
Oh, hello, video gamer 00. I presume you.
Alex!
Yeah.
Has to be, right?
You're bound to be right.
So, John, I
eventually.
presume you told all of your acquaintances about the stream at some
Dennis
point recently.
did. Well, I helped, but it was.
I
mainly
presume Dennis told them about the stream, whereas you said, watch the stream. Is that am I getting this correct?
You guys tell him in chat.
Hello, Alex.
John doing the usual.
Welcome to the
you
stream.
tell him.
Yeah. You got. Oh. Wait.
Don't mind Henry, Alex. He just likes to bully people because he's a horrible person.
No, sure, don't.
John, it's me. Yeah, me is a very vague
It's
name.
me. It's me.
Who's me exactly?
Excuse me, John.
What letter does your name
Excuse me,
begin
John.
with?
He didn't say it's me. He said it is me.
What letter does your name begin with? A video gamer.
V,
That's
obviously.
Slagma.
Are you possibly?
Oh, that's Victor. You're a match made in heaven with Henry because you can respond to him with his own bullshit. You can treat Henry how Henry treats everyone else.
It's my initials, dumbass. VG.
Video gamer.
Wait.
This is
No,
my- this is my-
I can't say. I know some. Wait.
Whoever you are, thank you for taking the piss out, John.
Not Victoria Green. No, no, you can't be.
I feel like John just made that name up.
We'll find out when this person gets sick of John being a massive idiot.
Get your souls.
So, well, you got them. So who are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
VG.
John was always in it. Yes, I mean, yes.
Venice.
Dropped at birth. You've seen the initials by now, John. You don't have to keep looking at it.
VG. Oh, I can't say I know VG.
You are going to piss this person off so much.
Who are you? Who sent you?
John, you surely have more brain cells than this. No, he doesn't. This is
What is
someone-
that, Victor?
Venice Gop. No.
With the V.
With a V.
I knew a Victor with a V for like a minute. It was very confusing.
I guess now that Victor has joined the chat,
Okay, but who are you?
emojis and emotes are going to be prevalent. They haven't said anything more other than saying you have no brain cells, John.
Venice Gop. Victor, who do you think this is?
I think you are.
What the fuck do you mean, ow?
Hit me right in the hip.
Oh, God forbid you get nudged by your phone.
He's an old man, John.
John, you know how
As we know, these
corner,
are
John.
as we know these are deadly. Yeah, the corner, which is
9,000 souls.
John, the answer is not just staring in front of you, but it is in your grasp. You're a second away from consuming it. Goring is Goring.
Dave? No.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, vagina.
Oh dear God.
That's a lot less charming of a name to give to a body part. Just going vagina.
Please stop.
Let's go through all the people you know. Let's see. Harry Truman, Doris Day.
Red China, Johnny Ray.
Richard Nixon.
No, Dennis, no Gundam, not while we have strangers in the chat.
Getting is getting. What the fuck calls you? But wait.
There's more.
Come on, John. If you figured out the mystery.
Alex, how dare you pretend to be Victor? Yeah. Victor is... That's clearly Victor. Yes!
Kerwood, John.
No, Alex. No, you're not convincing me.
It's not a fucking Scooby-Doo mystery.
Alex is Woodhaven. Victor is Video Gamer. Oh.
What did you
I'm your father.
And how dare you, Alex, for pretending to be Victor?
Everything is a Scooby-Doo mystery. Incorporated.
What do these people
The
have
best version.
usernames that sound like fake forum usernames and some?
Because they probably just made them.
Yeah, so Victor.
Background picture was over photo.
So Victor.
On your head, you know.
Which was
Okay, so it is Victor.
No, this says the stream's up.
Huh?
That says the stream's still up. It just started again.
Hello, everybody. How do? So okay, it is Victor. So Alex was pretending to be Victor earlier. Fair enough. See, I was wondering why the person who he thought was Victor was very tame in its way of speaking.
it.
Filthy identity thieves will be referred to as it from now on. Alex. Yeah, this is gonna be the stream now, yeah.
We didn't have long enough. It says back up. Yeah. Back up.
Are we though?
I'm just not going to read out what Victor's saying. Victor. So,
Well, I think I
yeah,
have a very big head. I know I do, but
Alright, let's keep going for, I'd say about half an hour. That's about where we were. Fine.
Out the way, Joe. Victor.
It seems the stream got interrupted for a moment.
Okay. Well, Victor! Now you have to go through the hazing process.
Yeah, sure, you can haze him, alright. He's just like you.
Victor. Fuck. That's it, really.
Does he
If you can survive that, just
Who?
you're free to stay.
Who's he calling Gura?
That'd be me. And of course, he is nomad. As we know. As I know. Wow, you said we had 7, now we have 4.
Yeah, but because probably some people left when the stream went down. That happens, John. John.
What?
Yes, Victor, that is just John's account, so.
What is just John's account?
That's
No?
spelled incorrectly.
Taco.
Taco. Taco Bell.
great bell.
Where's the doorbell?
Well, where'd you go now? Sound more like poo poo.
How dare you shit talk the greatest
Dennis.
man of all time?
Dennis, please turn down the heat. We can't have you burning John so much.
Yeah. Or do actually.
John likes it.
Take away some of the fat.
John, I believe Victor is addressing most of his messages to you, so you might want to keep an eye on.
You like to eat come on. Hey. I am a perfectly well roasted individual. Not rounded though I am.
John, shut up.
Yes. But then you're following right after me considering everything about you, Victor.
Alright, Henry, none of that.
We're dead and then it was actually dead.
Well,
Okay.
the stream's almost over anyway.
Henry's a new viewer, he must be he must be hazed.
Bring it back here.
Fuck you, Henry. If you can survive that. Clearly. He's
Worthy.
worthy. He's girthy of being a viewer.
Please stop, John.
What else is going on?
Well, if streams from now on get the average viewership up to 3, we might start finally being able to get money. Able, I said. I said able.
I know. I'm being a dick.
Hazing never works out. It never does. Especially when John doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Yes, I should stream a Hoi 4 game, but the thing is,
The setup.
you see, this is all we have to work with. Not a keyboard and mouse. No, this is
And
it.
we're not building John a cube.
Although that would be nice.
Although I might like to build him a prison so he can't move on the couch.
Just fulfilling some viewer requests.
Hopefully that's banned on Twitch soon.
Cute.
Victor, suggest a mod for Hoi 4. Not for streaming, just for me.
We can't just give him a Dell laptop.
You can.
We won't.
It's just not advisable.
Also, how the fuck will that thing even handle streaming?
Maybe as like part of the YouTube channel, but definitely not for streaming.
YouTube is dead. We don't do YouTube. We archive.
Oh my god, it's a jumping frog snake!
That's a leech, John. Is that what you call leeches? Frog snakes? Huh?
I mean, it's
Well, I feel like the reason you call it a frog snake was because it was jumping, but then you also specified that it was jumping.
What? A jumping frog snake?
you know, like the flying raven birds.
Also, give him anyway. Also, what the fuck? It's clearly not a snake. It might have a tail.
Did you not see the coloration?
Did you not see the fact that it was fucking like 3 times wider at the front?
Like if snakes were slinkies, that would be what it is. It just hop, 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 and it's not even hopping with like legs. It's just using its mouth to just as a springboard. Bah, ball, ball. Twitch is full of thoughts. Yeah. Hey, Victor, my premium Snapchat. It's videogamer0069. Follow me.
Oh, Jesus.
Elevator up. Is that your way of saying you have an erection?
What is it?
Oh, when the elevator goes up normally.
What?
Puts elevator up, Victor says. When the elevator goes up normally.
Yeah, you have to pull a lever to get him to come up. John's premium Snapchat costs 1x KFC bucket. Now, John doesn't take KFC as payment because it's free.
Yes. I take €1 saver burger. What if they were just sleeping? What if nothing in this game dies?
After I stabbed him in the ass.
Yes. What if it's just... Oh no, it's Pumba! He's live. He's live. He's live. He's alive. Oh.
Yeah, why are you calling him Pumba?
In the end, it had to be this way.
He's a big fat man.
But Pumba's a pig. And not even he's a boar.
Yeah, but if Pumba was a person. Or an orc.
Victor is making fun of you for eating a vegan burger, John.
Yeah. Yes. So what? I mean, you're not right.
Because you're into BDSM and CBT.
Cock and ball torture, engagement,
No. Lego Star Wars is months behind us by now.
Thank God.
And unfortunately, it's also months ahead of us.
Free roam.
What? Oh, well, I mean, it'll be a long time before we get to them.
God, look at that bright red doggy.
Fire dog.
It's not on fire.
It spits fire.
You think those things ever run out of blood to just spray at you?
Henry, fuck off. I don't give a shit.
This fucking warthog.
Point is, he's not fat.
The Puma's fucking warthog on a board. There's only 3 years big and you missed 2 up. John's the 4th. Dennis is saying what needs to be said. The important things.
My point was that Pumba is not the type of pig that is fat.
We just love a person who you summon in Dark Souls to help, but he instead just sits in the back and eats. Yes. But you can get me to help you by tossing like a chicken wing
Coin.
in front of yours. Fuck's sake,
There
man.
there are the useless coin items in the game. They're just to have
It's
junk.
useless in the sense of like how coins are useless in Assassin's Creed, where you just, as an assassin, you just toss away free money to distract people.
No, because they're literally just an item that I think are supposed to be there for like you sell them for slightly more souls, but they're not worth anything.
This stream is too tame.
Well, excuse me, but we don't want to go against Twitch terms of service.
Okay, let's make it untamed.
No.
I'm taking off the shirt if you think it's too tame. And if you'd rather not see girding boobies, then you'd better stop.
Don't say that ever again. Ever again.
If you wish not to witness girdings,
I will
naked
say.
glory.
I will say it's cute that you have pet names for each other.
Dumb fuck. You're never gonna get those souls back.
Oh,
At
those
least
souls
not. At
are
least
long
not in
gone.
this stream.
Those souls are long gone.
Henry, don't incite Victor.
She say
Sorry,
succulent Chinese milk and wash. Is it a crime to have milk?
No.
Succulent
no.
Chinese milk. We just jump like, what is the crime?
At least they keep the more extreme stuff to the bedroom, exactly.
For what crime? Enjoying a stream?
In the
A
bed-
succulent Chinese stream?
In the bedroom, instead of calling each other by their pet names, they call each other daddy.
Except if we have a priest, then that day.
What is
then
this cyclical incest?
Cyclical.
Impossible incest.
cyclical incest. Oh, fucking hell. Getting on the main charge. Guilty ass charge.
The only thing that is missing is the dis.
Proportionate amount
Wait,
of.
like guilty ass discharge?
Tiger Panzer versus the Gestapo.
See, he's giving you more pet names.
But who? Wait. Yeah, no. Clearly, you're the Tiger Panzer. Are you calling me an entire organization of leather-clad? Okay,
I
that's
did
fine.
not fuck a tiger.
Tiger fucker. Tiger fucker.
The bedroom has silence and shame. Yeah.
Victor's just calling me an entire organization of leather-clad men. And some women, I assume. Geheimstaatspolizei.
Right, Matthew? The stream was going so well earlier, but now that we've got new viewers, you're sucking.
You're sucking.
Is the curse taking? Is it taking
You're
hold?
sucking harder than a French collaborator.
Sorry, what?
Well, I would explain the context, but that would kill the joke. Victor gets it.
Remember, John, you're not here just to entertain Victor.
Well, I mean, he's one of the new
We're here
viewers.
to entertain James.
Yeah, James is the viewer, of course.
Speaking of French, Victor, we were talking about several French things before you got here.
Yeah, I know. The ultra faggot. As the
Racism is against terms of service, I'll have you know.
Yeah, but accents aren't. It's
No.
for comedic reasons.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, do you know?
Well, it depends.
We could be banned right now for all you know.
Certain accents could be perfectly
We've
fine.
been put in the racist part of Twitch.
Certain voices are fine to make, probably. What's going on?
Dan's just saying Sonic Chan could be
I
here. We wouldn't
didn't
know.
know with all the Sonic Chan, come back to us. We didn't mean to haze you so hard that you left.
John has refined his hazing process.
Yeah. On his own friends.
He only says fuck you now.
Yeah, I've been a good boy. How does a boulder that size miss a person, huh?
Almost like a boulder can't home in when somebody moves out of the way.
It's a big enough boulder that it should...
It's a big enough boulder that its own gravitational pull should pull it into the target.
Actually,
But there's even more space that the boulder is not occupying.
if the boulder had spikes coming out at the sides, he probably wouldn't be able to...
He's
dodge.
not making the boulder, he's literally just pulling shit out of the ground.
No, he's not pulling shit, he's pulling boulders.
How John? How John is a good question, we will never know.
John, good boy, pick one. How, John? You should know. Fuck you. We're not done with the hazing process.
Developing it.
Alex, you're...
John, why are you American? Victor says. We all ask that question, and then he gets pissy because America. And that is not an opportunity for you to start talking about your opinions.
America bad!
I like how the stream is hazing John now. Exactly!
Bring back the days of Sonic Chan.
Yeah, you had this one innocent viewer show up, and you said, fuck off! Then your friends come along, and it's become this.
Karma is not delicious. It is fucking tasty. Tasty.
It's bitter instead of tasty. Are you saying that bitter is not a good flavour, John?
Bitter is not a good flavor.
Oh, look at you gatekeeping good flavours. huh?
Mr. Sprite and 7-Up over here.
Do you like coffee, John?
No.
I don't say that Sprite isn't good, I say I don't drink it because I don't like it.
You uncultured swine.
James, you probably think Coca-Cola is too spicy for your taste. You fucking...
They're soft drinks, John, they all taste like that.
Fucking vanilla as fuck.
7-Up is not vanilla. It's lemon and lime.
Excuse me, it does have
Isn't
vanilla
Coke-
variations.
Isn't Coke done with the vanilla
Yeah, Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coke vanilla.
tart, John?
No, no, we can't make that joke. I mean,
No,
I
no,
think,
he said-
I think we can make that joke, but we can't go any further than
To
that.
clarify to our Lord and
Vanilla
censors, he said vanilla tart. Yes.
It's delicious.
Matthew walked right up to the line, looked over the line, then walked back.
He clearly said vanilla tart.
John is the person who hates onions not because of the taste of acid, because there's no sugar, like in America. Excuse me! Look at you and your vanilla tastes.
Onions. I do like me some crispy onions.
Crispy.
Yeah. Like
Crispy.
you get like a container of them and they're like crunchy onions.
No, John, those are your toenail clippings.
Still delicious. You get like a tub of them and you can use them.
Do you like them raw?
No. They're better when they're crispy onion. What am I, French?
Yes. You're anything he wants to derogatorily talk to you about. Basically.
Basically. Victor, just because you are a thing, a Slav, who eats raw onions on the daily,
Onion?
who eats the onion,
This is a nice onion.
nice onion.
Good onion is a big onion.
A basic bitch, yes. And now that Victor has said that, he might have just dethroned Henry from his bitch status.
But Henry's the
You
biggest
eat
bitch.
an onion like an apple to dab on your interiors. Sorry, I think what you mean to say is inferiors.
Pumpkin spice.
But
something
I
else does
suppose
not
I
include any
dab
pumpkin.
in interiors all the time, so it's fine.
It's been a problem.
Pumpkin spice, the thing that does not include any pumpkin, John.
I actually think pumpkin spice is vile. Who came up with this flavor?
Pumpkins.
They must be arrested and shot.
It's supposed to be complementary to pumpkin, John. That's what's called pumpkin spice. It's the spice they put on pumpkin.
Portland days, apparently.
Well, that came after. So Matthew,
So James.
10 minutes left of the stream.
Ooh. It's not looking good.
Are you even gonna make it to anywhere?
Are you gonna lose your souls again?
You're jumping a bit too much for Blighttown, I think. I think you're getting a bit cocky for somebody who keeps dying.
Who's typing in chat? John? I am not.
You were.
But yes, I am going to eat garlic without peeling it. It might not be.
Garlic? That's not. Nobody talking about garlic. Oh wait.
If you can get us to 100 followers, I am going to eat garlic on stream without peeling it.
If you, the people already watching,
The people already watching, can get us to 100 followers on Twitch.
on Switch.
On Switch, on Twitch, I will eat.
Nintendo Switch.
I will eat garlic without peeling it. I will eat a bunch of it.
Delicious.
This is really just.
Live on stream.
I'm sorry. What?
What?
What were you just saying you were going to do on stream? That you didn't okay with me?
Eat garlic
No.
without peeling it.
No, I'm not going to let you do that.
Don't disappoint the ladies and gentlemen at home, James.
Not gonna let
We
you do-
need to incentivize viewers.
I'm not going to let you do that here.
I'll just bring like a plate.
I think that might be our first recorded content. Ooh, a chest.
Oh, actually, get us to 100 followers, and we'll upload the video. We won't do it live, but we will upload the video.
Wow. Dumb thanks.
Well, I mean, what do you expect? It's Dark Souls. It's Blighttown.
Some better shit, maybe.
I said head's nodding.
Oh yes, if you're watching this in the archive, get us to 100 Twitch followers,
And if you are
and I will eat garlic, record it in a video,
That is
and
it.
put it on the channel.
That
If
is
you-
the tamest thing.
like
Goal
it's
I've ever
set.
heard.
Well, I mean, it's 100. You're not asking for much.
If
here.
you are watching in the archive, I apologize for this man. Do not heed anything he says.
don't believe
none of it-
don't believe him. I have garlic
I'm the one in control of the channel. so-
ready. I have garlic ready. Get us to 100.
The only two people who are able to say anything will happen for the channel are me and Dennis.
Dennis is on board. Dennis is a garlic lover, aren't you?
Dennis, don't disappoint me. Do a 100-meter run, John, and then we'll follow you.
I'll do a 10-inch run at 100 subs. I'll run for about 10 inches. And that'll be a fast one too. I'll be done with it in half a second.
Matthew, why are you so bad at fighting these?
I think if you die here, we might just have to call
Well, I
it.
mean that like, there's 8 minutes. If he dies, I have to say that's it.
Why are you fighting dogs anyway? Why are there dogs?
That's...
Well, that's the end of it. Don't forget garlic.
Please stop being a modern YouTuber,
Garlic
John.
and onion. Huh? Let's spice it up. I will also eat a banana while staring into an onion if we get to 100 subs. Do it, people.
Say goodbye, everyone.
Upgrades,
Bye,
people.
everyone.
Upgrades. Bye.
Where's goodbye?
Bye.